If you or someone else you know is an avid reader, a book is a wonderful gift. If you'd like to read one that's rooted in everything that is British Columbia, why not start the search at the Royal BC Museum? Veronica Cooper has more.
These are our two spring books. Treasures, of course, is one of our showcase books.
Eve Rickert is the Royal BC Museum's publisher.
We have been publishing books, as I understand it, since we've been a museum. Over the last 150 years, we've been steadily upping our game, with improved production standards, improved distribution, expanded topics, and different kinds of books.
So where did the ideas come from?
Traditionally, they have come from mostly within the museum, either people doing research in our collections or people working within the museum. This is our Indigenous Repatriation Handbook, and we published it earlier this spring. I'm really excited about this book just because of what it represents, the fact that it's written by and for Indigenous people, and specifically this is for Indigenous communities who are working with museums to have their treasures and their ancestors returned to their communities. We originally weren't even going to print this. We were just going to release it on the website as a PDF. And then when I saw it, I thought, this really needs to be made more widely available as a printed book.
2 new books have been published this fall.
So the first one is Great Expectations, Reflections on Museums in Canada by our CEO, Jack Lohman. And it's a series of lectures and essays that Jack has given over the years that sort of articulate his vision for where museums in Canada, curator, should be going. And then this one is Once Well Beloved, Remembering a British Columbia Great War Sacrifice. And it's another smaller book that tells the story of 12 men from the Nicola Valley in interior BC who died in the First World War.
2 more books will be published in the spring. One is a handbook.
And it's a book on sharks, skates, rays, and chimeras of British Columbia. The other one that we're doing is to accompany our upcoming Orcas exhibition, and it's called Spirits of the Coast, Orcas in Science, Art, and History. And I'm incredibly excited about this one. It's going to be a hardcover, but small enough for people to pick up and pack in their luggage as a souvenir from the exhibition.
Rickert is proud of every publication and encourages the public to pop into the Royal Museum shop or shop online.
I meet a lot of people who don't realize that we publish books here and have published books for a very long time. So I want to change that.
This Week in History, brought to you by the Royal BC Museum, bringing British Columbia stories together.